of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up.
What up? Welcome. What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show LLC. I'm your host, Miss Taj B. We have a great show planned for you guys. We have the legend himself, um, Mr. KASIM coming in the building in a hot second. He's on his way in the building in a minute. Um, Sorry, guys. God bless. Let's start there. Y'all know I always start there. Um, I just want to say, pardon me for last week's show. I didn't feel too good, and some things was going on, so I decided to cancel the show last week because I was not feeling well at all. But damn it, we back. We back. We're gonna wait for Kasim to log in. He logging in right now. And we gonna start the show, yeah. How y'all doing today? What's going on with everybody? Where my man Mike McKenzie at? Mike McKenzie ain't hanging with me no more, y'all. He done put me on the burn. He'll probably stop in later though. But anyway, welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More show, where we discuss artists, music, connectivity, um, production, and more. So what happens is that I don't, as you guys watch me with OG Angel Star, you see that I'll get into some things outside of music, always, and I'm hoping to bring one of my partners on later on down the line, maybe in a couple weeks, to talk to you guys about some environmental stuff and the stuff that's really plaguing us and making us unhealthy within within the system. So those are some of the things that we're going to. Y'all know me in this doggone chair. Don't talk about me in my doggone chair, daggone it. I'm gonna get a new one. Don't be talking about me in my chair. But yeah, definitely we're gonna be covering some other things as we go along. We have, I believe, I gotta mentally go through it. I'm because we have DJ Man coming up. We have the Evening Rush coming up. We did suit our man Jay Relentless in there. So Jay Relentless is gonna do a retake for us, y'all. He had a family emergency. I don't know if you guys remember that from the week before. Um and yes, um I'm sorry guys. I'm over here trying to hit my homie up over here. But yes, so we have Pretty Rico bands coming up. I think it's the 27th. We have, wait a minute, I gotta remember, y'all. I'm getting older. Uh um 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 DJ Man. We have Jay Relentless coming back. We have the Evening Rush Show coming back. We have or that'll be their first date coming here. We have Macaroni coming down the line. Um um Everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to set it up, but I'm a little slow. Hi, Jamie. I'm trying to set it up as fast as I can, y'all. Thank you, Troy, for sending my thumbnails in. So then I'll be able to put them up, and you guys can just take a look at them. Then I won't have to keep saying it and remember it, cause y'all know I ain't but so doggone, computer literate. Y'all see my little fat neck? Don't be looking at my little fat neck. Okay, it say you here, but it say device not connected, Kasim. It says you need to connect to your microphone. Connect your microphone. And I can let you in. Once your microphone is connected and your cam, I could let you right up, bro. I know you in there. I know you thorough, so I don't be worried about you too much. Y'all don't know I used to have thyroid goiters, so that's why I got this little fat neck. Um, cause I don't know if y'all see on each side I had thyroid goiters, and so yeah, that's why y'all see them little rolls under my little fat neck. Somewhere along the line, I had got treated for it. Um, stuffing things, stuffing things, stuffing things. So don't be talking about my little fat neck over here. We still waiting on our guy to connect. And it will eventually. I know he'll come in because this guy right here is one of the definite celebrities of our New York community. I have a very much favorable thought for him because not only is he one of New York's greatest, um, he's also one of my fellow poets uh, that just took my breath away from day one, from the first time I seen him perform. So but if you guys don't get anything out of him, you're gonna get everything that your money paid for when you go to see a show with Kasim Allah, because he gonna give you your money's worth. He's one of those type of prolific rappers that's just amazing. But he's an amazing poet. He's an amazing rapper just as well as he's an amazing poet. So I really want you guys to get a whiff of him as he comes in, because like he's awesome. He's like awesome. And so what you're gonna get right now is something different. Now I'm gonna go into something else while we're waiting on Kasim to step into the building. You guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure that you share the page if you can. If you can't, it's all good. If you can, definitely do, so that we can grow the channel up a little bit more. We're not only blasting from my page, but we're also blasting from Blast Radio 247.com, Blast Music 247, Blast Radio 247, and also we're on Facebook. I should have added my Instagram and my LinkedIn on here as well before I got started, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So we're gonna run with the pages that were here. Here you go. Coming to the stage.
Two. One,
Didn't
two.
I didn't I sound like Reverend Lee? I said coming to the stage.
Stage.
I thought that might have got you talking about did not sound like Reverend Lee.
Let's go. You hear me?
Peace and blessings, brother. I can hear you well.
Peace, peace, peace. Finally, we in here now.
Yes, I'm glad to have you here. I was just bragging on you hard as I could.
That's what's up. That's what's
Do
up.
me a solid, introduce yourself to the people.
All right, peace, family. My name is KASIM Allah. I'm from Nauru, represent the whole planet Earth because the Earth belonged to the original people. Thank you for
Amen.
having me tonight. Yeah.
Amen. All right. Now, I do this thing, right? Cause I do this 5 random question thing.
Uh-oh.
Don't say uh-oh, because they're gonna be up your line, they're gonna be up your alley, and I ain't gonna throw you no curveballs.
Now,
We
let's
do
try
that.
again.
We do that after the questions.
That's
Okay. So I want to take time to welcome you to Blast Radio.
yeah.
Welcome you to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More talk show. Um and I'm sorry, these people clicking over here on my side. So if you see me jot to the side over there, that's what I'm doing, because I'm not uh I'm not going back and forth. I'm trying to check the sideline over here. I was laughing, mess with him, talking about don't be cracking on my little fat neck. You ready for your 5 questions?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's get it. What inspired your journey into poetry or rap, and how has your style evolved over time?
Okay. My inspiration for hip hop. I was a young boy. I started rhyming when I was about 8, and it was because I couldn't understand how the kids from New York City could tell stories over beats and it would rhyme and it would be on time, right?
Yeah.
So I'm walking around trying to figure it out, right? I love the music. I love how they do it, and I can't seem to understand how they do it. So I would just try to do it. I would just try to rap. I didn't know that I didn't know you were supposed to write them or anything like that. I just was trying to rap because this is what I hear them doing. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know any format, any of it. Just I hear the raps over the beats, and they're on time, and they make sense. That was about 1978, 79.
Well, you look like you about 20 some years old. You better go ahead with that.
Yeah, you keep saying that. See, it was probably 79, right? Because that was the year my mom's gave me the Rapper's Delight record. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because that came out in 79. My birthday's in July, so it was 7 months of 79 that I was still 8. Because I always say I started rhyming when I was 8, so it might have been in that year 79. So
yeah, I was in California when Rapper's Delight came out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was living out in San Jose, California. We came back to New York like what? And wait, but when we came back to New York, it had already been in New York for a while, so we was like, yo, we late.
Right, exactly. So what's funny? San Jose, that's where I got inspired to do spoken word.
Is that right?
Dead ass. That's where I got inspired to do spoken word. Was visiting my sister. She lives in Oakland, and met with these 2 brothers, Talam AC and Faraji Salim, right?
Yeah.
And this is like probably about 2000, and my record deal had been dissolved for a few years. Conscious Cats wasn't getting deals, so it was hard because I wanted to put out more records. I'm trying to blow up, right? So I'm disgruntled, right? And I remember Talam like, yeah, you rap, that's cool, like I used to do that. And I'm thinking, okay, you used to do that. I don't even know who this guy is, you know what I'm saying? And Faraji, he was cool, and they invited me to come and see one of their shows, and it was in San Jose.
Yeah.
We drove through the rain, mad car accidents on the way, right? We get to the theater. There's no electricity because of the storm. Theater's packed. And it looked like everybody pulled a candle out their pocket and lit the candles, and the show went on. I'm like, okay, they have no mics, they have nothing, right? So I'm like, how they gonna do this? Because I'm coming from monitor speakers and beats and DJs and
Yeah.
So I'm like, how they gonna do this, right? Everybody had a candle in their pocket. Like I said, everybody lit up a candle and they did their thing with no mics, and it was dope. I was open. Like I couldn't believe what I was seeing, right? So they had
Yeah.
more shows. I went to every single one of them joints like a groupie. And at the last one, they were like, yo, why don't you perform with us? Yeah, we got this poem, Wickedest Man in Babylon. All right, you know, my man is not here. He's the third leg. Why don't you just say one of your raps? I'm like, bet. I'm getting to get on stage. I'm hyped, right?
Yeah.
So Talam goes. The crowd is like, ah. Faraji goes. The crowd is like, ah. Then I go, and the crowd's like, yeah, brother, you keep on writing. I never experienced that before, right? It humbled the hell out of me. Like, yo, because I literally beatboxed in Talam's face the night that we met and was talking music. I'm like, that poetry sound good, but you need some. He said, yeah, I used to do that. I'm like, I don't even know this guy. What are you talking about, right?
Yeah.
To the point where now here I am, the student, straight up, like, feed me more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we throw this thing at Euphoria, you know what I'm saying, in Newark. I'm like, Newark is like 30 minutes from where I live, I'm gonna come out, And I went and jumped on the slam list because I didn't know the difference between open mic and slam. And I almost won. But
All
this
right. That's right.
I came in second, but this sister that I met that night, who was, connected to the nation, you know what I'm saying? Like she was real peace. She got up and two-pieced me, you know what I'm saying? Because my first round was a perfect 30, my second was a perfect 30, the third was like a 28 something, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's kind of dope. She was like 30, 30, 30. I'm like, ooh, ouch. And they was like, yeah, you came in second. You almost won. I'm like, won? They was like, yeah, slam is a competition. I'm like, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just signed that because you could do more than one poem. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to try all my poems out. So that's what happened. And I was wide open. And it's 24 years later. You know what I'm saying? And I still do a little poetry here and there after touring the whole world, doing commercials and everything from poetry, teaching it in schools, teaching in another country, like all from poetry. 24 years later, I'm still here.
Can you walk us through your creative process? How do you find inspiration and what techniques do you use to craft your lyrics?
The inspiration comes from life. You know what I mean? Straight up, it's just life. And when it comes to beats, to lyrics, like hip hop, the beat tells me what to say
Yeah.
every
Me.
single time.
Yeah, me too.
I just strap in and I ride it like a roller coaster, and the beat tells me what to say. You can hear in the melodies what the song is going to be about and how to craft your hook. You can hear, from the verses exactly how your flow should go. Um, the rest of it is innate. The rest of it is in you. You know what I mean?
What about people um who can't write to music? What would you inspire them to do as far as a creative process?
Write the way you write. If you don't, because sometimes I don't write to music. Sometimes I hear the lyrics. So I start writing what I hear in my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Write the lyrics and then listen to a few different beats, try them over different beats, and whatever fits the best. It's like trying on clothes. Whatever fits the best, you find your size, you find your beat. You know what I mean? That's all. Just find your size. But however it comes, if it comes to you like that, you got to write it by, acapella, write it without a beat. You know what I'm saying? If you need
Yeah.
to write it to a beat, if you need to change beats, to change up your flow, do that. Like whatever you're trying to accomplish, make the bed you need to lay in. That's all I have to say. Set up the scenario that you just have to walk through it.
The reason why I asked that is because I know a lot of poets, as we were going along, how you met us guys as the new poets, and as we were going along, a lot of them couldn't do music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to teach a lot of them how to make their poems ride the beat,
Yeah.
But they at the time, y'all didn't know and they didn't know that I was a DJ.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. Let me get to our third question. In your opinion, what role does poetry or rap play in society today? And how do you see your work contributing to that role?
Poetry, rap is poetry, right? Um, any music, with lyrics is poetry if you strip the lyrics off, I mean, strip the music off, right? Um, it's supposed to inform, it's supposed to inspire, it's supposed to open pathways, especially pathways of new thought in the listener, reader slash watcher, whatever you are, the observer, the person consuming the food for thought that you spitting. It should open them up to different realities, show them different angles to look at life, different angles to approach life, and the end result should always be about promoting some peace and love, peace, and happiness. You know what I mean? Even if you're going through tumultuous situations, there
I
should
choose violence.
no,
Cause Simala, I choose violence. Come on
violence
now.
kills shit quicker. Sometimes hard,
I'm,
sometimes
strap, I'm strapping up my boots and I'm putting on my fatigues. I don't give a what you know.
lace up my Timberland boots and I put on my fatigues and I make
Make
sure
sure
when
when
I
I
hit
hit
the
this, make sure that that's my favorite poem. Go ahead, Kasim. I was gonna throw it in there somewhere.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what's up.
how how do you navigate the balance between maintaining authenticity in your lyrics and reaching a wider audience with music?
Oh, great question. Um,
Yeah,
yo, you got to be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you have to be true to yourself. You know, we're also creative writers, so you do get to create. You have creative license, right?
yes,
But
yes,
it also should be made understood, that there's, a line, that you might be stepping over sometimes. Like you might be going from nonfiction to fiction. You know what I'm saying? Like when you embellishing things to make it clearer, or if you're speaking on situations that you might not have taken part in, but it's in your neighborhood and your circumference, you're still a part of it because it affects you. It's where you come from, it's what you're born and raised in, right?
right,
So it's within you. It's fine to talk about all these things, right? Because we study the science of everything in life. So you get to speak on the science of everything in life that you've grown to understand, right? So you can say some outlandish stuff as long as you're making it known that that's not who you are. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
yeah,
don't get out there fronting and lying, because there's always somebody in those worlds that's going to test you. You know,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
say this is who you are, somebody's going to ask you to show them that this is who you are, because hey, I'm like that too, and
yeah.
be careful saying that you're like that, right? Be sure that you are like that.
Yeah, I tell people that all the time. No, you know what, my version of it is, um, just because I'm over this way, don't mean I can't get with you over that way because we come from the same street, same ave, same block.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's the way I try to roll it off to them to make them understand. Like I may not behave like that. Y'all may not see me behave like that, but I'm easy to flip to that direction because I come from that same street, that same ave, and that same block. You get what I'm saying? So
Sure
I
do.
try to teach them from that angle. Like, everybody, just because I walk a certain way, I present a certain way, don't think. You get what I'm saying? And so they see me as a lot more proper in the street than I really am in art. You know what I mean?
Look, I mean,
And so yeah,
in your art, who you are is going to show, right?
yeah,
So whatever you're saying, just remember justice is your reward or your penalty for your
yes,
ways and actions, right?
yes,
It
absolutely.
only comes to you based on what you put out there. It's a
Yeah,
reward if you put it out there right. It's a penalty if you put it out there wrong.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Doing right by yourself or others, or you're wronging yourself or others. If you're wronging yourself, you're going to see immediate justice. If you're
Yeah,
out there wronging others, they'll respond the way they respond.
yeah.
If you're doing right, then you're gonna get the love from yourself to yourself. If you're doing right by others, you're gonna get that love from them to you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So get on
Uh Jaquan OG Star said he what he say? Something about he he choose the peaceful kind of way of doing. Ah, man, you stop all that, cause I'm sorry, cause if I allowed you, I tell everybody that stuff don't work. Y'all remember, I was in City Hall with them people. I know that don't work. Many poets and rappers use their platforms to address social issues. So that was my segue into this right here.
hmm
What are some causes or topics that you feel particularly passionate about, and how do you incorporate them into your artistry?
freedom, justice, and equality, right? Um, Socioeconomic equity for our people, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Our language, culture, history, and heritage being retaught to our people, right? Freeing ourselves from the ways of the oppressor and the laws and rules of the oppressor. These are the things that I talk about. Love. Those are things I talk about, right?
yeah,
Solving conflicts, having fun. Sometimes I rhyme about having fun. You know,
yeah,
my neighborhood, my state, my planet. You understand what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah.
that's what that's what I talk about. You know,
That's so when you're pulling that those are our five questions, because then we can just wild out from here. So when you're pulling from off the top of your head, like right now, if you were to write a poem, what would come to mind immediately?
for me, the poem begins with the first line, and after the first line is concocted, I look back in my mind and I can see the direction in which I need to walk. I understand the language I need to talk because it's always mathematics. That's the foundation of the universe. And when you and I verse, we bring forth a clearer understanding, which is a clear picture in the mind drawn up from knowledge and wisdom. That's what
Yeah.
I give them.
You see my background, right?
That's how that starts. I see the universe.
All right, now you better watch yourself. You better go ahead now.
I
That's
see,
my mind all over the place right there, cause that's my mind all over the place.
and that's
Just
exactly what the universe is.
that's my mind all over the place. I had one of my teammates laughing about it. I said, Troy, I'm gonna use this one right here because this is how I think. This is how I think. My
Yeah.
brain be a little bit over here, a little bit over there. Wait a minute. Let me look over this way. Let me come back, and I'll be right back. So yeah, like when I first met you, one of New York's hottest poets, um, my first, I hit you a minute ago because of the poem, right? When I first seen you do that poem,
hmm
all I could think was, this dude is a star. Like, why isn't he somewhere doing some star like stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That was the first thing I noticed about you. You get what I'm saying? Like and then you messed me up when you cut the dreads off. That just I will call you dreadless one for a long time after that.
The dreadless one.
Yeah, what up, dreadless one?
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, so that poem is crazy, and I don't know where do you still perform? Where can people catch you at? Where can they see you perform? And what are you working on right now? I know that you dropped an album a couple years ago that was crazy.
Well, these days I don't perform spoken word a whole lot. I just was blessed to do a few shows last month, and they were fun. You know what I mean? It was real good, and it was back-to-back nights too. That was dope. I think the 30th of this month I'm gonna go up to Stamford, Connecticut, and I'm gonna do Smoking Word. That's Ayaba's joint.
Oh, I
Bridgeport, not Stanford. It's in Bridgeport. Yeah, Ayaba.
okay.
you
Go
know,
ahead, Ayaba.
check my.
Mandingo.
You know, I'm getting it. I'm getting the information now. Just booked the show for April 6th on some hip hop shit. And it's been a minute, you know what I mean, since I jumped on stage because I started teaching first grade and I'm back in school now, you know what I mean, as well. And I have a mobile barbershop, so my my schedule was crazy, so I kind of fell back off the music, and then you know, I was leaving it alone to be, you know, the teacher, and
Yeah.
run the
Yeah.
business, and I write sometimes for a freelance, advertising. I write freelance for an advertising agency sometimes, so I'm always doing stuff. And my one of my producers was like, "Yo, listen to this," and he remixed the joint that I had did with him, and it was so fire. Like
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
kind of smacked me like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What you mean? What's wrong with me?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm doing this. I'm this age." He's like, "Yo, people want to hear from you, man."
Yeah.
I was like, ah, man. So the joint was hot. So we started shooting a little video for it. And in the meantime, I jumped on a few different beats. And that shit was so crazy, pardon the language. It was so
No,
crazy.
no, no. You all right?
We shot a video for it and put it out. And people were like, oh my God, KASIM is back. Peace, the God's back. Oh my God, he's back. Yo, peace, peace. I've been looking for this. Oh, that's fire. Yo, where's the out? I'm like, whoa. And I mean, hundreds of people were hitting me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yo, I got so much music because I was making music. It's been 6 years since I put out a project, you know,
Yeah.
and I've been making music and I've just been holding it. So we start listening and listening, and I'm like, ooh. And he started shooting me beats, and we start making joints, and you know, I just blacked out, and maybe about 19 new songs later, there's like enough for 3 albums and a mixtape. So
Yeah, you need it out here though, Kasim, whether you realize it or not. I knew I was needed out here in the hip hop world. That's why I jumped back out there and went back to DJing, right? Because I was a community activist.
mhm,
And I jumped back out there and started DJing because I seen the turn in which hip hop. And when I met you guys, y'all didn't know I was popping my collar and messing with y'all down there. Because 125, where 125 at? Where 125? That 125 where my lollipop at?
all right, all right.
But I thought that'd make you
Stay
laugh.
stay with the blow pop, yo.
Yeah, yeah. Tell 125 where my lollipop at. But 125 kept clowning like, they from Middlebury and they from Booberry and they was, we were from everywhere.
Yep.
But I had to clown one day when I came down there, and when he said it, I said, no, we from where Saul Williams is from.
Right, 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 right.
And I had to shut him down with that. You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying,
Cause
I hear
we,
it all
we,
the
we
time.
come from the slam. We come from the slam poet.
Yeah.
This where we come from. You get what I'm saying?
I hear it all the time because I come from New Rochelle. I'm from Nauru. I'm not from the 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
where's that? Upstate, yo. Oh, word, y'all got projects. Oh, word, y'all got a lot of trees and stuff, right? And
Yeah.
then, but when the beat dropped, though, you know what I'm saying? All that changes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
that,
Cause I'm telling you, we had heard so much junk talking.
yeah.
And I said, wait a minute. Let me show y'all where we come from. So let me pop this off a little bit. And I had came there with y'all, messing with you, and I said, this is how I broke my DJ thing out on you. I said I'm reminiscing on the what I say. I'm reminiscing on something where I figure, man, I need to hold the beat, drop the beat, rock the beat. You remember that, don't you?
Hold the beat, drop the beat, rock the beat. Come on
You
now.
remember that, right? I remember that because you said, you know what? It's the first time I wanted to cry. You made me think about my Kango hat and my Adidas, and I fell out laughing. I said, that's all right because that was my intention.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. Later on, Matt came and hit me too behind the scenes, and Matt said, you know what? When you did that poem, he said, you brought me all the way back to my friend. He said, because Pumpkin was my friend, Taj.
Okay. Okay.
Remember, because I had put Pumpkin in the All Stars in there, and I said I made it make him, do this and do that. And I had all these different songs. I said, hey, I had and named it Hey Reverend Lee.
Okay.
because I had kept telling Reverend Lee that I'm a DJ too. I'm really not a poet.
Mm-hmm.
I just do poetry.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, I'm really a DJ. That's really what I do, really. You get what I'm saying? And so when I met you guys, it was like such a pleasure to have all of y'all, Jade and
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? And then Yana, and then our girl, Amanda Seals, Amanda Diva.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I seen her say she was blackballed by the black press the other day. That hurt my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I
Yeah.
wanted to go in and kick it with my sister. Like, nah, sis, like you ain't blackballed by us. We fan.
Black Hollywood, she was saying. Not
Yeah, Black Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah, she not getting invited to stuff. I read that. I was like, wow, damn. You know.
Yeah, I'm like, that's our full poet. Like, we can't be letting her fall like that. What's going on? I was like, man, I got to go get my sister. I started to actually invite her to this broadcast with you on here because I knew that would be a good surprise for you and her,
Yeah.
but I just didn't get the chance to collaborate it, quick enough. But I did want to bring her on here to encourage her that, nah, sister, your fellow poets is still rooting for you. Like we still rooting for you, girl. Go ahead. And so, Kasim, tell me, what are you working on as far as music is concerned, and where can the people find your music and stuff?
So I'm working on. I'm finishing up this album. Right. I got a couple of features that are gracing it. So I got one of them already done. The other one I'm waiting for this brother to hit. You know what I'm saying, and send it back. And then I'm gonna title it, master it, and I'm gonna put it out. I just put Return of the God MC back up because it was up on all streaming platforms for 2 years. Then there was an issue with the management and label and stuff, so it got taken down and it hasn't been up. Now I have it back, own it flat out. Nobody, has their hands in it. It's on my label and I put it back out. So definitely go and support that on whatever platform that you stream, download from. Go get Return to the God MC by
Tell
KASIM.
them where it's at so that they can go get it.
If you got Apple Music, it's there. If you got Tidal, it's there. If you got whatever, it's there. iTunes, Deezer, whatever you use, it's there. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
3 online stores. I don't even know the names of these stores, but it's there.
yeah. Spotify,
Or Spotify.
Reverb Nation, blah 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 blah. Right?
Yeah, you can find that.
YouTube.
It's definitely on YouTube too. It's video.
Okay, good. And it's called.
Return of the God MC. You spell out MC, EMCEE. All right. You
Okay.
can go to Bandcamp and you get my first album, Living Mathematics, and you can get this EP that we did real quick, a quick freestyle EP called Street Poetic. You can get both of those. And I'm getting ready to put all my poetry albums up, because, you know, they did their thing, but Ghetto Messiah need to come back out. That's the one that has Timberlands and all that stuff on there.
Yeah. That's
Just
one of my favorite poems ever. You know that.
yeah,
That's one of my favorite poems ever. As
no,
soon as I heard you do that, I'm gonna strap up my Timberland boots and put on my fatigues and make sure when I hit this and make sure this motherfucker bleed. I was like, oh, hold up. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. And then Ayaba's My Dreads Is Not a Hairstyle.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite poems too of Ayaba. My dreads are not a hairstyle. Cause so many people get that culture thing wrong. You know what I'm saying? They be over here trying to be making it a cute thing, and it ain't really about a cute thing. It's about an extension thing.
That's right. That's right. People
So
don't
it's
understand that.
yeah, it's a little different. Now, questions
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over. Well, let me just drop this in there as you were saying your streaming thing because I don't know if you realize, but they have just raised the amount of streaming costs.
I saw
So
something. I
yeah,
saw
bro.
something with that.
Yeah,
You
it might
know,
be good time for you to drop.
and it's cool that they raised it a little bit more, but you're talking about 0.003% of a penny per stream, and they raking in billions of dollars off the music.
Yeah.
You know, like I saw something where like a couple 100,000 streams a day for a year equals to about a job that pays $15 an hour.
Yeah, yeah. So that's, so every time you stream now, what you get, what you're gonna get, according to the government, they don't let them rob you like that no more. So they're giving you a certain percentage off of every stream now.
Uh-huh.
So, all those things could be always. I always tell people, I don't care what happened, I always get a residual income.
Right.
In
Right.
case things fall apart, you always want to have residual income somewhere along the line.
That's right.
And those things, pennies, old man named Pee Wee Boone told me one time. I thought, when you out there and you walking through the neighborhood thinking you the bomb, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm the bomb, so I keep all the silver and stuff, but I throw all the pennies on the ground.
Mm.
'Cause you know what I'm saying? I just go outside and just throw them all over the ground. And I had this neighbor, right, who's also my children's family member, but he had said to me one day, he was much older than me. He came outside right behind me, picked up every penny I threw on the ground, and it was about $3, $4 worth of pennies.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he looked at me and said? He said, "Pennies make dollars."
Exactly. Exactly.
I never forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
So now, instead of me throwing pennies everywhere I go, I'm picking up pennies
Mm-hmm.
off the ground. You get what I'm saying? And before I know it, I got monies over here.
Right.
I got like a box of pennies.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was talking about that residual income when it comes to, your streaming services right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pennies make dollars, bro.
No question.
And it's time to get those before everybody else get it. How y'all doing down there in New York with the mass migration stuff? How y'all sustaining?
I'm not I'm not going through any issues with that, in the Rochelle, right? In Westchester where I'm at. Like in the city is where they're going through a whole lot. They're saying it's
Yeah.
a lot of crime, a lot of overcrowding. Of course, all the monies, a lot of people's tax money is going to them, like millions of dollars is going to them. And, programs are suffering, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are missing out on a whole lot, because they're being given, money, stipends for rent and food and all types of stuff.
Did you see that they just gave them the ability to carry firearm even though they're illegal
No,
legally?
no.
Yeah, they got the ability to carry firearm legally even though they're illegal. I know, man. Don't look at the camera like that. I just figured I'd throw that one out there on you real quick. New artists. Tell me, who new artists you like the most? New artists.
I don't really know. Like the young artists that I like, I can't say new, but young artists that I like right now. Well, let's just say artists that I like right now. I like RJ Payne. Like
Okay.
he's pretty dangerous on the mic. Um, Joey Badass is dope. Cole because he's just younger, but J. Cole is crazy with it.
Yeah.
You know. Hmm, who else? And I don't listen to the radio much. If I do, I'm listening to like Sirius XM, like Rock the Bells radio. Um, I stay kind of in my lane.
Bro, I don't listen to the radio at all.
If I listen to the radio, it's in the morning it's BLS. I'm trying to catch some soul music or nephew Tommy is prank call on my way to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, I'm listening to my stuff and the stuff my producers send me. People in my camp, you know what I'm saying? People that I know, that make music that I think are dope. Like this brother named Block. That's in my camp. He's real dope with it. My brother Omnipotent 07. Like you got to check him out. We got a joint out right now called Aura on 10. The videos out for it and all that stuff.
Omnipotent 07?
Well, his name is O7. Like you spell it
Okay.
OSVN, right?
Okay.
OSV. And you know, you'll find all our stuff, Uh
Okay.
brother's dope. He has a group named Undeniable. Right now he's doing a solo project and joints with a bunch of different feature MCs. We just did another joint together that I'm waiting for to be, mixed and stuff. Like, yeah.
When I met you guys, I was an executive for a record company while doing poetry. I had a dueling type of situation going on, right? And yeah, I was an executive A&R. And so what I've noticed over the years, and it's kind of reason why I don't really do the music stuff as much. I just actually let an artist go maybe last year sometime after I came back from South by Southwest.
Mhm.
But and I was also invited back to South by Southwest this year to be one of the special guest DJs like last year, but I turned it down.
Mm.
I'm hoping I can get that little bad sauce Walker up here. He's a bad little thing. But he's one of the people that I met last year in the process of doing this. But what I'm trying to say is that I kind of got out of the music swing of it because I started noticing how everybody wants to be instant. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't want to put no work in. They want to be the best rapper, the best R&B artist off of like two songs.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
They got
It's
like
funny.
one album out with three songs or four songs that's good on the album, and they the greatest and they the best.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? That
I
is
speak on
aggravating
that
as hell to me.
joints. I speak on that in one of my new joints. You know what I'm saying? Dude thinking he the goat. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you got one little joke, little dope joint, and you think you the joint. Like, nah, bitch. You know. And you can't just have like 3 or 4 songs or 2 or 3 rhymes and think you're gonna shine on somebody's stage. People they got it twisted. You know what I mean?
they
Just because
really do.
your man said you was dope yesterday, that don't mean you got what it takes to blow up. And if you mess around and get that quick joint, without any real experience out there and nobody to advise you, it's not going to go well anyway. You know,
Yeah,
what are you going to follow that up with? You know, I don't know. Like, and I'm rooting for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get it.
I'm
Like
I'm
I
I'm
got 2 nephews that's doing their thing, and they both super nice with it. I want to see them get it, and I help them any way they can. Any way I can. But
I'm not
just
rooting for everybody, cause Sim, I'm rooting for those who can actually do it.
well, that's but see. Hold on, I'm gonna say this.
You know what I'm just saying? I'm rooting, because
Hold on,
some of them get up there like Ice Spice. I be looking
let's,
like, what the hell? I be looking around at everybody like, what just happened?
let's be clear. I'm very stingy with hip hop. Like let's be clear. Okay, I'm very stingy with hip hop. Like not everybody's supposed to have a mic in their hand. Somebody got to listen to it. You know,
Yeah,
when this thing began, cats that could really rhyme was the ones that was rhyming. That's
yeah,
it. People who
yeah,
really DJ were DJing. Everybody else loved enjoying it.
yeah,
You need to be able to get back to that. So when I say I'm rooting for people, I'm rooting for people who do this for real. Because you,
yeah,
you have a mic in your hand claiming to do what I do, and you don't do what I do. Because I'm gonna make it known that you don't do what I do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come across
Like
my
like even with the DJ, and that's my whole purpose, is because I try to, even with certain ways that I DJ, and I try to show them all kind of many styles
of course.
on how you flip this beat, how you pull that, how you catch that, how you grab that, throw that in. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways
That's right.
outside of scratching. You get what I'm saying? Like if you a DJ, you know how to make the scratch on the other song count as the scratch that you were supposed to do.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like there's so many techniques and so many ways of rocking and still staying up above ground and in the particulars of it. You
Hmm.
get what I'm saying? And a lot of times that's what my fellow poets was missing when we came to slam, and they never could figure it out, so they would be like taking it out on y'all, and then we get back to New York and y'all have accepted me and they taking it out on me when we get back to Newburgh. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not for everybody. I'm for who can actually do the damn thing.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's funny. Like taking it out on us.
Yo, they was taking it out on y'all outside. You remember when 125 came back with that damn poem talking about, I see you outside. You are not the best poet. I know that made you laugh.
I'm just thinking, like, like when I first was doing it, I wasn't mad when I didn't win.
Me either. I'm
I
gonna get
was,
stronger and come back.
I was happy for the person that won because they was,
Yeah. Yo,
you
bro,
know,
I'm gonna get stronger and come back. You feel me?
of course, definitely, definitely.
Cause that's what I know to do. All that falling apart and
This is a competition.
yeah, I don't do all that.
This is a competition. I come from hip hop. Like what?
Yeah.
You beat me? All right, that shit was dope too. And you beat me? Watch how dope I'm gonna be.
Yeah, watch how I come back though.
Watch how dope I'm about to be. Because you thought, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Oh damn, this poem, I should have read that poem. All right, I got you. Yeah.
Brother Earl said, we cannot take Miss Cotton down. I said, no, you ain't taking me down, Brother Earl. And remember I came back and I did that, all I need is one mic. And all I need is one mic. I think that's the one I won with, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the one of the ones that I won with, because I think I won a couple times. But that was one of the ones. And then we went down to Philly. Now, next thing I know, Brother Earl got a poem talking about one mic. I was burning them up all the way down to Philly.
Okay. Yo, you want to hear something crazy?
I burned him up all the way down to Philly. Matt and Yana was crying laughing because I said, that's my poem, Brother Earl.
Yeah, I like that. I know that. That's funny. I got my bill with my brother, man. That's funny. That's funny. Wow.
How he doing? He okay?
He's great. He's great.
Yeah.
For his thing, he's still spitting, still hosting. He's on the scene like he never left. You know what I mean? Because he never left. I left. He never left.
Yeah.
He was doing his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell Brother Earl I send much love to him all the time.
No question.
Tell him thank you again for coming to do the parade for me. Because, him and Matt came and hosted the parade for me one year down there.
There you go.
Yeah, they came through in the crunch time for me, and I really appreciate them because Matt came and literally hosted the show for me.
That's fire.
You feel me?
That's
Matt literally came and hosted the show for me, straight up. I was so happy to have them down there.
No, love is love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, once you're part of the family, you're part of the family. That's what it is.
And also, I want to say thank you.
Showed up for each other. You know what I mean? I like.
Yeah, I want to say thank you again, though, Kasim Allah, for Rashad's son. And I want to say my condolences for your loss. Because Rashad's son kept me on point the whole time. The whole time after we did that poetry slam online, Rashad's son stayed right on me like, we ain't giving up. You're like, he kept a positive turn on everything with me. You know what I'm saying? Like he would, anytime I was feeling like, I can't do this, he checked me real quick. Like,
Yep,
So I just wanted to send my condolences to you on my Hat Man. Hat Man was the bomb.
Yeah.
And I know that was a great loss to you. Yeah, because he was a funny dude. But concerning you, where do you want to go next with your music?
I want to go in as many people's ears, into their minds as possible. You know what I mean? I still love this hip hop thing, and I still love performing it. So wherever the music take me, like wherever people like my music and they want to hear me, call me. You know what I mean? Book me. I'll come. That's what it is.
So can I throw something at you?
What you want to throw at me? I can catch you.
You know Rob Wright in Urban Threshold?
No.
They do the underground hip hop music awards over at I think it's either it's at BBQs or it's downtown in the village. They do it like they used to do it every year.
Okay.
And I was trying to convince Nicki Minaj to get involved with that because of the way they keep doing her with the Grammys. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm saying to us as New Yorkers, somewhere along the line, we got to take our craft back.
Mm-hmm.
Because our craft, yeah, our craft all over the place. Got old white grannies and shit jumping out of cars on TV, on commercials and shit. Granny rapping like a muggity mug. You feel me? And you know, it's all love and it's all beautiful, but not when they getting paid more than us for our shit.
That's right. That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? So the young man's name is Rob Wright. You know, I'll connect y'all offline, you know, off of here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's some things that can be done on a large scale.
Mm-hmm.
Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No question.
And there's people that can do it on a large scale, and you're happen to be one of them. And Rob happened to be one of them. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? And at one time I was sending people to Rob because he was, you know, giving up packages and he was promoting people and doing all kind of things. But what I always suggest with people is that please don't go to my people bullshitting.
That's right. That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because when I'm dealing with y'all, I know how professional y'all really are. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure
Like
do.
I know that Kasim Allah gonna stand and deliver. I don't care what stage I put him on. He gonna deliver.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like
You
he's
damn,
never gonna disappoint.
you damn right.
And so these are the people that I try to connect to each other. I don't like slack and lacking ass folk. They annoy the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I need for your word to be your word. I need for your word to be bond.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because if your word ain't bond, then I probably ain't gonna deal with you too long. See, you had to breathe that one off because you know what I'm saying, right?
Of course I do. That's the 11th degree and the 1 to 14. Have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is bond and bond is life. And I
Straight
speak
up.
my life before my word shall fail. Yeah.
And if we can't fall underneath that and stand strong in that, then we really not standing on nothing. You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
so watching over the years, I've watched you guys become so amazing outside of the poetry scene that there's so many other things over here that we don't tap into because we don't know each other.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question.
Because we don't know each other. But I don't mind putting you over here like, yo, Kasim, check this. Go hit this dude right here. Holler at this dude right here. You feel me?
That's right.
Because I know what you made up. I know what he made up. You feel me?
Okay.
Like you got this music coming out. It's a little young dude that I was managing over there in the Bronx. He right outside of you. His name is Dot Demo.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a link to him when I get off so you can check him out, right? And you're gonna understand immediately what I'm saying because y'all sorry. I'm over here rubbing my nose and stuff. It feel like something wet on my nose. It do if you know how your nose feel
Yeah,
cold or wet. I'm like, what the hell is that?
yeah. You got
But
the you so good.
yeah, I definitely want to. I'm not in New York. I'm in Florida now. But what I want to do is try to, you know, what I can do with you
Mm-hmm.
guys over there. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that he's at South by Southwest right now. Dot demo. Um, but I would love to see what you think about his music and how you can fine tune him a little bit because he's a lyricist like you.
Mm.
You know, like he's a lyricist just like you.
Okay. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And I picked him up down at the Revolt Fest um a couple years back. And another one that I started dealing with was little Damani.
Little
But
demon.
I had yeah, T.I.'s little son.
Okay.
And right before I went there, I had created this blend because he has this song called Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I dream I took a train to Paris and I woke up on the other side of the moon. Like it was so crazy. I like this little boy a prophet.
Okay.
I'm like, this little dude is a prophet. This little dude is a little different. He not Ti. So when I met him down at the Revolt Fest, I had to like pull him to the side and check him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, little dude, I know that it's hard to follow in your parents' footsteps. And I only understand that because, I come from that background. My son is right behind me with that same background. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? And it's hard to follow in your parents' shoes. But what I had said to him was, um, go out your way and make a song with your dad. That's your intro.
Right. Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Like, I know you don't want to be compared to your father, and I know you don't want that, that crossover because that's not what you do. But right now, this is where you give your reverence so that people can give it back.
And it'll open up, a whole big listenership for him.
He listened.
Good.
You feel me? And then I said to him, Damani, get me something that I could rewind, remix, send it out to the DJs to put you into the radio rotation. Let's try to spread you out real quick. He listened.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's one of the premier artists that everybody's talking about right now. You get what I'm saying?
So,
But because he was able to hear me and listen. You feel what I'm saying?
damn
And
right.
so now his little booty, just like I said to Dochi, whatever you do, I'm a push you. Cause I don't know if you seen little Dochi yet either, cause she a bad little somebody too.
Okay.
Yeah, she a bad little somebody, Kasim. She a bad little somebody. When I tell you she got a different little, you know, I'm telling you, she got a different little thing, man.
Yeah.
Those type of people, same as yourself, that conscious community, never get that type of hangout.
Mm-hmm.
You got to literally push people like that.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
right.
feel me? And that's what I was saying about you from the beginning. When I first seen you, I was like, this dude is a star. Like, what is he doing? Like, this dude is a star.
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying? Like, for me being in the record company and watching and knowing, I've been picking stars since a little kid. I'm New York State first woman blend master.
All right. All
You,
right.
you feel me?
Yeah.
I go back before spin.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, wasn't nobody out there but me and Jazzy back then.
Right. Right. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I'm the first.
Mhm.
I'm one of the first from 14.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see stuff and I see stuff, I know it. When I see it, I know it when I hear it. You see what I'm saying? Like I done picked so many hits out over the years from, sitting down on panels over here and over here. And you get what I'm saying? So when I seen you, I'm like, why this dude ain't? It become bedazzling for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I become betwixt a little bit. Like, what the hell? Like, why is this dude not? And then I seen you perform and I said, he is a star. See how this light is on your forehead right now? What I tell you about that picture? See that light right in the middle of your forehead right now?
I'm looking at it. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That's why I picked that picture of you. Because it was a light shining straight through you like that. And I told you that. I said, I'm gonna lose this picture right here because this one right here got you in that star shine. Like,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
you understand what I'm saying?
It's,
Because the light shine like that on people.
it's sitting right on my pineal gland too.
I'm telling you, bro, you ain't even noticed it. I did. I've been noticing it the whole time. You feel me?
Saw it because I've been trying to dip it.
That's that shine that you can't get rid of. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
And
peace.
I said that to you about your picture. I said, Kasim, I'm gonna use this one right here because that light coming through is crazy. You understand? It shine. It's an automatic shine like this, like a flashlight.
Yeah, you got to see where we were when we took that flick. So yeah, there was a lot of lights behind me too. I feel you. Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because we are that. We are light.
That's right. That's exactly right. Living intelligent energy.
And when you're light like that, yeah, and when you're light like that, you begin to admit it. You emit it,
That's
everywhere you go. You just emit it everywhere, just everywhere you go. You feel me?
yeah,
Walk into a room and everybody want to know who is that.
yeah, yeah. And some people aura's bright, some people aura's not. But yeah, you dead ass right now.
So, those things, that's what I'm saying to you. I'm going to tag you in some posts with some other people because I know that you're needed in this world right now. Hip hop is going to fall apart without you.
Track 2, Return of the God MC says the game need me.
I'm telling you.
You know, Grandmaster Flash, one of my people told me Grandmaster Flash said that was the dopest record he heard in 20 years.
I'm telling you, because you need it.
Like Grand Mixer DXT, he's advocating this album more.
Grand Mr. DST, wait a minute. Here we go. I'm going to mess with you real quick.
Whoa.
Grandmaster DST.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Let me mess with you real quick. You're going to crack up laughing too. Like, no, she didn't. They'll be looking at you like, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, me did. But yeah, because somebody like you one of those people that are very necessary for the culture. It's not, like you need to be in the culture. If you get missing, here you go. Here you go, Kasimala.
What you about to do?
Who that?
I can't hear it.
You ain't hear it?
Uh-uh.
It says, so why is it fresh? So why is it fresh?
So why?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Grandmaster DST.
So why? That was my shit.
Yeah. So why is it fresh?
Yeah.
So you don't know about me. I go back that far. You
Mhm.
feel me?
Mhm.
So, wherever I can help out, I do help out,
Yeah.
wherever I can, offer up what I can offer up. I try to give it up because, we in this by ourselves, really. A lot of people don't realize that in America, but we in this by ourselves. People is walking past us and talking shit to us and, trying to treat us bad and trying to rob and run, like Akon
Hmm.
with the rob and run move. You know what I mean? Like they doing the rob and run,
Hmm.
And so we really don't have that backing like we supposed to have. The Democrats ain't got us, the Republicans ain't got us, ain't nobody got us. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to get ourselves.
We supposed to have us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to get ourselves. You feel me?
Yep.
And we got to definitely hold up and get on to each other.
Because if we ain't got us, everybody else is just gonna keep getting us.
They're gonna keep getting us, bro. That's why I'm,
Yeah.
throwing the underground hip hop words over there on you like that. Like, yo, bro,
That's all we
you
got
know,
is us. And that's all we need.
yeah. And strong people can make something out of nothing always,
Mm-hmm.
right? And in our strength, our weakness is our greatest strength. You understand that?
Let me see your perspective.
In our strength,
No. Say the second part. Show and prove the second part.
I said, in our strength, our weakness is our greatest strength.
Then you flipped it, right? Yeah, exactly. Now,
That's what I said. In our strength.
Now show me what you're saying. Our weakness is our greatest strength. Now show me what that means.
Because where everybody else think we lacking is where we strongest.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
Like they think we lacking in resources, we the strongest.
Right.
They think, they think we lacking in ability and culture, we the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying because I know where we are truly lacking on. It's definitely not in creativity, culture.
No.
It's not in ability. It's not in innovation. It's not in intellect. We're not lacking in any of that. What we're lacking is unity.
No. In unity, absolutely.
That's what.
So that's why I said we got to get us.
You
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just wanted to bring you on, man, so that you can push your information out there. Let everybody know what you do, where they can find you at. If you could give them an overview real quick again of what you do, where you can be found, what's your favorite joint, what you like for them to listen to, or not listen to. Holler at them again one more time for me, please.
Okay. Well, you can find me on definitely on YouTube, right? You can start there. KASIM, last name Allah, ALLAH. Google me, YouTube me, search me. Catch me on social media, whatever. I got plenty of videos and all that other stuff out that you can watch me do what I do. There's some live shows and stuff on there. The album Return of the God MC is on all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? You can go wherever you get your music from and you can go cop that. Return of the God MC. Sandy's House Entertainment. That's my record label named after my mama. You know what I mean?
Okay, good.
Publishing. Publishing companies named after my pops. You understand what I'm saying? This is all organic. This is all black business, support black business. You know what I mean?
Amen. That's right.
You could check out the Sandy's House Entertainment YouTube page or the KASIM Allah YouTube page. You can go to my Bandcamp and catch the first album, Living Mathematics. It has a feature from with Brand Nubian on there. It's a real dope album that came out in 2014. A lot of that's still relevant today. The hit single off of that is Job Pretenders. That joint was the one with Brand Nubian. You can check the video out, on YouTube. I got a bunch of new stuff getting ready to come out. I got a bunch of snippets out right now. There is
Where can they find them?
You can find what's the name? I Ain't No Joke remix or reprise. A little ode to. I'm doing an ode to a bunch of classic hip hop joints. So I'm rocking some hip hop joints like I Ain't No Joke, No Half Stepping. Some old Mob Deep joints, some Onyx joints. Like I'm jumping on a whole lot of tracks. Some of your favorite MCs that rocked over the years, and you can catch the No Joke joint on YouTube. Just put that up recently. The new album and stuff. I got some clips on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram. I'm not releasing, the whole video to the new stuff yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some stuff. It's a remix to Public Enemy #1. I got some stuff coming right now. Like, just get ready. Like, it's been a long time coming too. Like, and once the God woke me up, like, what you doing, and remix that song. Once you
Absolutely.
I'm not going back to sleep. So I'm just gonna keep banging you in the head with new music. Like over the last 2 months, at least once every week, a lot of the times, and at least once every 2 weeks, definitely at the longest. I was giving y'all some new stuff. Like it's gonna continue. So
okay, good.
What I mean? Get ready because it's already on. It's already on in a major.
Yeah, the game needs you. The game needs you, bro. The game needs you, bro. Look at it.
And I need the game.
Yeah, look at it.
I see it. That's why I'm still doing it.
I'm just saying, cause in my life we can't afford no more finesse 2 times out this bitch. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I ain't even saying no names. You know what I mean?
I'm saying names. Yeah, I done dropped a couple damn names already.
I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Yo, like
because I'm right in the midst of them. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm dropping names.
This shit right now is like straight up. What I'm here to do is to let you hear this music I'm coming with, and let y'all enjoy it or not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's fire. And this is from a hip hop connoisseur. Remember, our generation, we the ones that started this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we grew up with this. Like hip hop has always been in my life. You know?
Yeah.
I mean? Like rhyming, graffiti, breakdancing. I'm not good at at DJing. You know what I'm saying? But and I could beatbox my ass off. But I write graffiti.
That means you're good at DJing.
I write graffiti. I break. I pop. I do all that stuff. Like I don't spin on my head no more because I'm an old man. But if I needed
to, I'll be over there breaking your old ass neck.
I still got to know how. You know what I mean? Like we can always.
You got to tell the kids.
But you got.
Yeah, you got to let the kids know.
Take that back, you know what I'm saying? Send it over there.
Yeah, you got to break it down on the kids. That's how you get the kids involved. You know that, right? Do you do it at the school? Do you trip on them at the school?
Of course I do. Of course.
Okay, good.
We
Yeah,
did
because that keep it
Black
close to
History
you.
program. I wrote a Black Panther poem because for our floor, the first and second grade, we turned the whole joint into let me see, the 10-point program, the food co-op, the food pantry, uh,
Yeah,
ambulances in the clinic. I gave them a poem about the Black Panthers. The young people did a little history. We all dressed up as such. It was crazy. Last year for Black History Month, we had music on our floor, so we did hip hop. I gave them, an impromptu off the head poem about what hip hop is, where the peace sign is about, where the B-boy stance come from, the square from the 5%. Gave them a little bit of history on it. It was dope. Like the kids always asking me now, like, yo, you gonna perform, you gonna spit, you gonna dance for us, you gonna do something, and I always show.
that's right.
In my
That's
classes,
right.
I wrote them a class song, so we already spit the song for the school. Like it's not a game right now. We're not
Yeah,
playing.
that become hero status right there because when you have those little ones right there that you can actually form,
Oh yeah,
because you know what's going on over there with them because you can see them coming in.
oh yeah, oh
So
yeah.
you know what's going on over there. You feel what I'm saying? And those are always the ones I grab up and hold on to.
I mean, these are building block years. These are developmental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Catching them at 6 and 7. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
this determines who they're going to be as people. So if you instill hope and love in them, that's what they're going to look for in people. And if they don't see it, they're going to strive to create it. You know what I mean? And that's what's
Yeah.
going to change the world. Because every revolution, every change comes from the babies. You know what I'm saying? So you got to teach these babies and lead them in the right direction, and they'll lead the world in the right direction. Because these are the people who are going to make the laws that's going to take care of our old asses when they're grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they definitely not covetous at this point.
So they're not covered if we're not covering them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because our generation, we had some elders that covered us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's up to us to cover them. You know what I mean? Whatever people belief system and all that stuff is fine. You can bear witness to your creator covering you any way you might see that. But if people are not hands-on covering you in this world right now, you're still naked until
Yeah.
the life that you're praying for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I've been blessed to have some people around me,
yeah,
and I'm thankful, and I'm thankful to you too, Kasim. I don't want to keep you on here too long. We passed our hour, and we almost bendering on our hour and a half, which is all right with me. But I just had to get a world a taste of you, let you know, let the world know that this man is here, a whole star right in front of your eyes. Y'all over here, pushing up Post Malone, but here's a whole nother star. See, I'm saying names. I'm messed up, right? I keep saying names, right?
yeah. Hey, do what you do. It's up to us to speak
Because
up. You know what I mean? Truth is power.
yeah, but I had to have you. I had to get you on here, and then when I seen you posting up your stuff, I was like, "Yep, this is a good time to grab my guy real quick because people need to know who he is and what it really is. What it really is. You feel
That's
me?
what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know what it really is. They just playing games out here in the street,
Hmm.
and they ain't even rapping no more. You
Yeah.
know,
I'm
they
gonna,
ain't even rapping.
I'm gonna have to hit you with some joints. You know what I mean? You DJing in Florida? You DJing where you at?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to hit you with some joints. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And let me
And
know.
then I have some extensions. You have to remember that I have some extensions because remember my page was the battle page,
No question. I got
and so the battle page gave me an extension of about 40,000 DJs.
you. Nice, nice.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
And so when y'all send it to me, I do what I do and then send it out back to the DJs because DJs hear things in a certain kind of way. We don't hear it like y'all hear it. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you like a mashup DJ or a blend DJ or a
Mm-hmm.
scratch DJ. We don't hear it like y'all hear it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hear you say, strap on them Timberland boots. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So we in our mind, we have already created a sound for your sound,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't, like I was saying that when I was telling you about Damani.
Mm-hmm.
Where send me something that I could create another sound to your sound, and then I send it back out
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt.
And DJs hear things differently.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Well, you a blend.
DJ, yeah,
I hear
we
exactly
yeah
what you're saying.
yeah we hear things differently. And so when we hear it a certain kind of way, one DJ gonna pick it up, and then the next DJ gonna pick it up,
That's right.
and then the next DJ gonna pick it up because they gonna hear something different too. They gonna be like, oh yeah, that is fly. Like remember when Monica first came out with that? What was that? I don't know if it was Before You Walk Out My Life or
That
something.
was,
Remember how it started off?
that was
And it
my.
started off real slow, and then all of a sudden it come in, bam, bam. You're like, what the hell? You understand? That's the draw. That's the catch.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And so that's what DJs bring to the table with anybody else's music.
Mm-hmm.
We bring that draw in. So anytime you send it my way, I'm gonna always go through it, check it out, have no, and then pass it on here.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Because as soon as you slide it like that from DJ to DJ, all the DJs pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
They put it in the roster.
And that's what we want.
Yeah. So
Ears of the people. That's what we want.
yeah. So I'm always trying. That's my
Thank,
sole purpose for doing this right here is so that I can slide those who need to be slid over that way,
thank you.
over that way. You feel me? Because you see me keep pushing him back over that way. Talking about I done said Finesse 2 Times, Ice Spice. I done said everybody, ain't I?
Now, you said some names.
Yeah, Post Malone. I done said some folks. You feel me? That man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, yo. You feel me? They would have never made it through my stream as an executive at the. They would have never made it through. I'd be like, who the fuck is this? And what the fuck is this?
Mm.
Especially coming from hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sure do.
So you are a person that can definitely make it through. Just don't stop now.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, don't stop now. The world needs you, bro.
Can't do that. And they've been showing me a lot of love. Like the no half stepping joint in a week and a half hit 70,000 streams between TikTok, Facebook Reels, and Instagram. I was like in awe, to do numbers in that amount of time. And I was genuinely floored. Like, oh, it's time to drop some shit.
Yeah, the world needs you. That's why, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The world needs you.
Love. People showed me a lot of love, and I got a lot of love to show to people. Like, you can't let me know you want to hear this shit because I want to let you hear it. Like, let's go. I want to show it to you. Book me wherever you want to book me. Like, I'm telling you now, I'm ready. I'm available for bookings. I put in a whole bunch of features. Like, you could. You can put my name in Spotify right now, and over the last 6 years, you're gonna find a whole bunch of features when I wasn't putting out music. So even when I wasn't dropping my own, I was still putting out music. There's a bunch of features up there. Like,
And the light's still on your forehead. You see it?
yeah, no
It
question.
done followed you. You lean back and it followed you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that?
I see it. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to show you that, because I got this light that cross right across my forehead.
All right.
No matter what I got on, no matter what I got a light that just shine right on my forehead like this. And I had to show it to people one day, like, y'all see that? And then when they started noticing, they was like, what is that on your forehead?
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's that blessing that y'all know about.
Hmm.
How the fellas doing over there at the 125th Street spot? At the at the club, at the spot, the Mecca joint.
Oh, at a law school in Mecca.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's good over there. The guards is good on 126. It's on 126. You know what I mean? In 7th Avenue, and guards is building. We got civilization classes, 120 classes still going on in there. It's a computer room for the youth. You know what I'm saying? There's some programs going on over there for the youth. It's a boxing, a boxing program for the youth, which is free of charge. Trains on Sundays. It's a whole lot. We still doing our, the show and prove, the educational show and prove with the science fair.
Y'all still doing the show and prove?
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right. You don't. I know you don't know, but brother Shamar, passed away, but Brother Shamar was my godchildren. I think I told you that before. Remember, Brother Shamar is my godchildren's father
Okay.
that passed away. Lord Malik was one of my best friends.
Wow.
Brother Abdul Moses, remember Brother Moses, Brother Abdul?
Brother Moses.
Yeah, dressed like Moses, had a little white kufi on with the long gray beard. Remember
That
Brother
sounds.
Abdul?
Uh, I don't know Brother Abdul. He sounds like born a lot. Is he
Yeah,
one?
Brother Abdul Rahman, his name was.
Okay.
He passed away a couple years ago. He was over there with you guys. And Jamel Freedom.
Yeah. Yeah.
That broke my fucking heart, man. Jamel died and that just broke everything on in me. You know, Jamel was my man. That was my dog.
No question. No question.
Yeah.
Good brother.
Yeah. Jamel Freedom was my man, man. I love Jamel. As soon and you know how you get worried, like, cause I hadn't heard from him in a couple of weeks. I'm like, where's Jamel at? So I kept bothering him, like, Jamel, where you at? Like, Jamel, where you at? And it took like 2 weeks of me bothering him like that for somebody to jump on his page and say, Charles, she's gone. And that just broke my whole heart. I just stopped and started crying, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't think that I don't know about you guys down there. Don't think they ain't got no extensions down there, cause there's not a lot.
Like, you know. Sound to me like you know and got a lot of connections over
You hear me? Best way I had to throw off some on you real quick. So you like, whoa.
there. Yeah. Just get out and build on us, you know.
I think my cousin-in-law is still over there, Supreme, right?
What, God Supreme?
Yeah, Lord Supreme. Yeah.
I'm saying
The little short one.
there's a million.
No, the little you hear me talking about the little short one.
There's a million Supremes, tall, short. Yeah, but yes, brothers are still building them. We still
Okay. You guys make sure you take care of yourself, take care of each other. Because some Allah, if there's anything that I can do in my power, press me. Okay.
will do.
And thank you for coming aboard and thank you for giving us this time tonight. I appreciate you.
Now, thank you for giving me this time tonight on your platform. I appreciate you.
Yeah, because I like I said before, I think that everybody needs to get an opportunity to know what it is that you do. His name is the God Kasim Allah, KASIMALLAH, available on all streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamp, you name it. You guys go check him out. Make sure you get his music. Make sure you follow him. Where would you like to be followed at? Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram and Facebook definitely, and TikTok. TikTok on Instagram is Kasim Allah 7. On TikTok, I believe it's the same Kasim Allah 7. On Facebook is Kasim Gerard, Girard. And kasallday@gmail.com. If you need to get at me, that's my email address. If it's something real, I will get back at you, you know. And I'm always available, you know.
Well, when you're ready to when you're ready to shop your joint, come back, okay?
Yeah, no question.
And we'll push you through some
No,
kind of way, okay?
no question.
I
No,
thank you. I appreciate you. You know that, right?
thank you. I appreciate you as well.
Yeah, ain't nothing but love for you, my brother. Always gonna be nothing but love for you.
Yeah, we go back a little ways, so it ain't nothing
Yeah.
all the way
Make
back.
sure
So that's what it is out here.
make sure you give Firestarter a big hug for me when you see her.
I will.
All right. I love you. Peace and blessings, bro.
So peace,
All
man.
right. Thank you, Kasimala. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for staying tuned in to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show on Blast Radio 247, on Blast Music 247, on YouTube, Facebook, um, uh, soon LinkedIn, and soon I'm gonna patch into my Instagram into this. So you guys, I thank you for coming and staying and kicking it. I wish you could have asked a couple questions. You guys could have asked a couple questions too, Uh, that's the purpose of them being here, so that you guys can get to know the artists, get to know the music, get to know some things about everybody on the panel. Don't ever be too shy to come through and holler at us, and let us know what you think about the show sometime. What y'all think we might do, what we might not want to do. Until then, let's get it.
You in here? Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freeze up. Fresh out of the deeper. Freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous.